The RE-45 is currently not in the meta at all, but today I'll show you why that may be unjustified. My goal is to get a win with the RE-45 and thus only the RE-45, no care package weapons or others. And you probably also noticed that it is very low in almost every tier list, and that is why I wanted to challenge myself and see if it is really such a bad weapon in the current meta. I also played Ballistic because of his passive, which allows me to have a third RE-45, and you can also see here that I was able to contribute to his squad life.
Are now available.
Just much obliged.
They will. I have caught them.
Here the Ashe was pushing on her own, and when I wanted to come help, I basically just walked to a squad only to be eliminated. And I also ended up accidentally walking through Ashe's portal and suddenly found myself in the middle of enemies.
I've been down. Unacceptable.
Last time down.
In another match I went straight to an arsenal because it's just easier, and the RE-45 is good off drop though, and I did manage to get a few eliminations then. Behind that I was resetted, my teammate found another squad and that I had one elimination from, and then I thought they were gone with a trident, so I went to look for another trident, and when I got one I got in serious trouble. What I also wanted to talk about was the position in the current meta. It is in itself an okay weapon, but it is mostly overshadowed by weapons like the alternator and other SMGs. Almost every time I come across another SMG, I grab it instead. The fire rate is good, but so should the damage, and right now it is not. What is good though is the hipfire spread, which can be fairly accurate, especially with a laser. The handling is good though, it is fairly easy to use, and the recoil is also something especially new players have trouble with, and the RE-45 is good to practice with since you only have to pull to the lower left. So it's user friendly, but usually doesn't do enough to stand up to the Volt SMG, for example.
Hostile, right here.
Yes.
Fire. Reload. Got me at the door. Up the chimney.
Airstrike. I took down that hooligan. Throwing an arc star.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
Syringe here.
Healing. Watch my back.
Board the truck. We should gather our forces here.
Hitching a ride. Let's get moving.
Blast. I'm taking damage.
I'm hit. My stuff. We're an active top as well.
Going on.
Spotted. Double time it. Give my shield a reset. They got me. I'm down.
Replenishing my shields. Smart bullets hit our foe.
This is the game where I got to win, so if you want you can skip to the end, but I recommend watching it. And as we moved into the final zones, the fights started happening at longer range, and that's exactly where the RE-45 starts to fall off. And at that point I knew my job wasn't to be the damage dealer, and instead I focused on staying in position and watching the flanks. I couldn't contribute much directly in those final shots, but I did some damage even though I wasn't landing the final hits. I had already picked up almost 10 assists by then, a reminder that I'd been part of almost every fight. I was quite happy that it was over now, so I could play with other guns too. The RE-45 isn't built for long range dominance, so you should understand that I couldn't do very much in the end. As a secondary, I think it needs a slight buff, and at the moment I wouldn't pick it up that much because there are just many other better secondaries. I also want to give a quick shout out to my teammates. I didn't do much in the end game, but they pulled through and helped secure the win. Which weapon do you think needs a buff or is underrated? Make sure to keep watching if you want to see me get the win.
Someone's out there. Amigos, let's go here. I can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky I like you. Fire it! Care package. Sweet.
I wish I had your commitment to others when I was
You're on top of us. Un moment. Yup. You're still talking, compadre. Get a move on. How we not to right here? A broken enemy shield. Reload.
replenishing my shields.
Got him.
I should replenish my shields. They're quite low.
Yo, cracked an enemy shield. Recharging my shield. Reloading.
Move there.
Light ammo, please.
Light ammo here. I'm now
Care package over there.
Not a bother. We've an enemy there.
Attention, delivery.
Another squad. Act quickly.
Replicators on.
Replenishing.
Taking fire. Fire. Broken enemy shield. Reload. Singularity deployed. Find your car keys. Must go faster. Reload. We've got another squad on. Broken enemy shield.
Smart bullet away.
And that was the last one. Alternates ready. Only 2 more squads. They'll feel mad pills soon enough. Rings to your darlings, and we've got a whole 45 seconds of free time. 30 seconds until the ring closes. You like cutting it close, huh? I dig that. Light ammo, please. Enemy spotted over there.
Light ammunition here. Splendid idea. Helmet here.
Gracias.
Not a bother.
We're already...
Recharging my shields.
Got to do some crafting, dears. There's a wee uptick.
Why not?
Got that. Come on, come on.
Being shot at. The nerve. Shields, if you please.
Bomb bullets are shooting at me.
Cheers. Replenishing my shields.
Shields recharging. Taking fire! Charging up my shields. Reloading.
shields.
Much obliged.
Anytime. Onward. Taking fire.
Reloading.
Being shot at. The nerve.
Charging up my shields.
Shot at.
Replenishing my shields.
Shields recharging.
I'm throwing an arc star.
Yo, crafting over here. Found an extended energy mag here. Oh, that's got a kick.
Being shot at. Moved. Reloading.
Taking fire. Charging up my shields. I'm down.
You are the Apex champions.